Hello, welcome to Tabletop Gaming with Juice. Today I saw a new post by Wizards of the Coast, and it's an Unearthed Arcana, the Ranger Revised. Now, if you know anything about Wizards of the Coast, they do these Unearthed Arcana articles like every, I don't know, 2 months-ish, month. They've got a few, and in fact, I have a binder, which I'll show at the end of this video, with a lot of my Unearthed Arcana things in protective sleeves. But this one is interesting because they've already covered Rangers. In fact, they've done it a few times. They had an article where it was talking about spellless Rangers before. They've had an article that was about customizing classes. So they've touched on it a few times. And for a lot of us in the community, we've said it seems like they know that people aren't happy with the Ranger and the Ranger class in this edition. And reading this latest Unearthed Arcana, it's come to light that basically they're acknowledging it. And maybe they did in the previous ones, but I didn't go back and read those before this. So they redid the Ranger class in this, and they're saying it's basically as a playtest at the moment. This isn't necessarily something that's going to be published right now as it is, but they are going to be looking for feedback soon. And so if you're interested, go download it, check it out. You can go get it at Wizards of the Coast, Unearthed Arcana. Just type in Unearthed Arcana into Google, and it'll be the first thing that pops up. But the thing they said in the Unearthed Arcana is that over the past year, you've seen us try a number of new approaches to the Ranger, all aimed at addressing the class's high levels of player dissatisfaction and its ranking as D&D's weakest class by a significant margin. Now, the whole first page is pretty much about that, what they might plan on doing with this, and some other stuff. For instance, one of the things they said in this is if they find a nice way to present the Ranger, they're not going to put it in the player's handbook, but they're going to publish this in a future supplement of some sort. So that's kind of cool. If you are playing with the old Ranger, then that's fine. You can keep playing it, but you can also then buy the new supplement and use it from that. So if there's anybody out there who likes the Ranger the way it is now, or maybe there's DMs that like it the way it is now, you still can do that. Now, obviously, all supplements, it's always DM discretion on what to use, what you can't use. Me personally, I'm okay with using stuff from Unearthed Arcanas. Now, here's the thing, though. I expect my players to understand the rules of it more so than me, because I just want to play. So, anyways, with that, so looking at this, they have a few very similar things. It's fairly, like I said, it's fairly similar to how it was already, but there's the things that I've seen that are different is like the favorite enemy, you get bonuses to damage. I don't think you got that in the core book. And you still have spell casting, you still have the different fighting styles, and things like that. Primeval awareness, I don't know if that was in the other one. But that looks pretty interesting, the fact that you can communicate with beasts, and that's just your core Ranger thing. But then you get into the Ranger specialties. For example, the Ranger Conclave. At least I think that's one of the specialties. I think you can pick it. I don't know. I thought there were choices. Oh, yeah, the Ranger Conclave. So you do get to pick. You choose to emulate the ideals and training of a Ranger Conclave, the Beast Conclave, the Hunter Conclave, or the Stalker Conclave. And so they all have their own paths. You'll recognize some of the abilities still. You still got the thing that allows you to hit something within 5 feet of another attack. You get all those same kind of things. That stood out to me from this, though, were the Beast, like your companion. I think that's been adjusted. It doesn't say anything about it. You and your Beast using one action. It sounds like you get an action and your Beast gets an action now. So that's a nice bonus that they didn't have before. You can basically port its soul over to another creature. So say it's died and you find another of the same exact dog or just a dog, you can port the soul of the dead one into this one. So that's kind of cool. It doesn't take a lot of time. So that's, like I said, that's really nice. Let's see, what else kind of stood out to me? Your companion has levels as well. It levels up with you. There's some stuff in here about, one, you're not going to have multi-attack with your animal or your companion. That's one thing it says. And you can actually give your companion personality. So it can have a trait and a flaw, which I thought that was cool. Coordinated attack is cool, where you and your companion are a more potent fighting team. When you use the attack action on your turn, if your companion can see you, it can use its reaction to make a melee attack. So that's cool. While your companion can see you, it has advantage on saving throws. Like there's some cool stuff with that. So I really like the Beast Conclave. I think that is really, really well done. I don't have a lot of an opinion for the Hunter one. It seems similar to how it was in the book before, with some extra things. But again, I don't know if they're extra, so I'm just not going to say it. So if you're familiar with it, feel free to read the Hunter Conclave, but I've heard that people seem to like it. So that's good, like I said. The Deep Stalker Conclave is for the Underdark, pretty much. You get some extra magic, and some other things. So again, that's pretty cool too. So I think they did okay. Like the big complaint that I heard when 5th edition came out was really that the biggest complaint I kept hearing was that people were mad about the companion having to act on your turn. So that's something that I think they fixed. At least it appears to have made it a little better. And to me, that's a lot better. So it sounds like as long as you have a companion, it can do its regular attack. And then if you attack the same creature, it can use a reaction to attack as well. So it might get 2 attacks per turn. So that's not bad. It's not right away. It's later on, like 5th level or something, but still, it's not too bad. And at least it makes your animal companion a little bit more formidable. So I like it. I still would like the idea of removing the magic and putting something else in that place instead of the magic. So I might still tweak the class a little more personally for my own games, but I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think of the Ranger? Do you think it was underpowered in the original Player's Handbook? Do you think it was fine? Are you going to use this? Like I said, I allow all Unearthed Arcanas because I think they're fine. I like more class options and stuff. But I'm curious what you guys think. Like I said, I like it. I think it'll be cool. I might actually make some Rangers for once. I've made a couple before, but I've never used them. I made them for when I ran encounters as pre-gens. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go and check this out. If you search Unearthed Arcana, you can go through all their articles. I have another one right here for feats that I've been looking at today, and yeah, so I'll probably do a video on that in the next day or so. And yeah, so talk to you guys later. Enjoy.